What's going on, guys? Dylba here, and today I'm bringing you my 20th anniversary Straw Hats run, and I'm planning it pretty late, but that's just because I've had stuff to do with work, and like I'm still a bit unpacking from getting back from Japan. I hope you hear me fine through the mic, using a new mic for this computer, and I've got some other stuff on my main computer going down, so it's still being done on my Mac, so let me know how the quality is. I'd like to thank Sekapoko for the team. I made it, as you would have seen in my Straw Hat Sukafest video. I was lucky enough to pull all of the Straw Hats in 3 multis. Sadly, they were all unevolved, so I had to evolve them, level them up, and add a couple of sockets here and there. I just gave some orb sockets and some damage reduction sockets to a couple of the characters. And yeah, I in no way created this team. Like I said, thanks to Sekapoko. I used his guide to help me clear this, and thank God he made a guide like this. With this team, all you have to do is make sure you use Brook Special when you start, and that's basically easy because of the lower cooldowns of the Straw Hats, and it'll just get right into it. Nothing really exciting you need to know until later stages. Don't be disheartened if you can't do this just yet, guys. Well, this won't be coming back, but like, if you don't have the legend for it, or if you don't have the anniversary Straw Hats, I don't think there's any other team that's available on Global at the moment that can actually clear the 20th demo. I think the only other teams I've seen clear it, which were on Japan, was Gear 4, and I think the legend Sanji as well is able to clear it, so just got to make sure. Yeah. So, sorry to the people who aren't able to clear it, but yeah, let's just get into what I'm doing here. As you can see, I messed up and left the middle girl alive, and she made sure my team was despaired by 7 turns. So I just did my best to try and stall it out so it was within range of my Brook Special to get rid of it in the following room. The Princess Turtles hit pretty hard, so if you're gonna stall on them, just make sure you have plenty of health. I use the white bitch ship because in general it just gives you a bigger health pool. What you're going to use here is Brook Specials to delay them, so you can get extra delay. And then you're going to just take them all out one by one. You're going to receive a poison from the back middle guy, so that's why we have Sanji. And if you didn't pull Sanji, I guess Invankov also works. But Sanji's also good because he's an orb booster, and this team was basically built for this dungeon. So yeah, it takes, and there's a lot of stalling involved with this team, so it's going to be a relatively long video, but the rewards are well worth it for what you're doing. So I spent 150 gems and you get like 40 back, plus you get all the rewards. Like I think in total you get like 50 cotton candy between the 15 and 20 stamina. You get the Princess Turtles, the sockets, and the guaranteed Almighty Manual. Guaranteed Universal Skill Book. So when you get to Brook, he'll shuffle your orbs, and yeah, so all you want to do here is just use a Zora special, as you can see, and try and hit your perfects to activate his second, or hit 4 perfects so you can activate his second turn boost. Sorry guys if you can hear my fan in the background. It's currently 33 degrees here in Australia, so so yeah, after you get the boost from Zora, you're going to use Pop Chopper Special so you can get the full border matching orbs. And then hit all your perfects to take Brook out. As long as you hit all your perfects, you should take him out easily. All my characters here actually aren't max level. I think the only one who's max level is Zora, and the next closest is Sanji at level 86. With these little girls, just make sure you don't let the Archer girls live, because they will paralyze you for, I think it's 4 or 5 turns. And if you get the fighters in front, oh no, that she didn't paralyze me. I think it's if you do take them any of them under half health and let them live, they will paralyze or bind you, one of the two. So it can also be detrimental to your run. So just make sure you're careful when facing this room. I just use this room to stall up and get some of my specials back. As you can see, I need to get Sanji's special back up and Chopper's Sorry guys if I don't sound too energetic. I've just been unpacking all day and then did some Photoshop work, and I've been working on my computer at the moment, so yeah. So with Chopper, he'll put a damage limiter up. Damage limiter or a combo limiter, one of the two. I can't remember what it's called. I'm like half asleep here. And then yeah, he'll give himself an attack buff. So when he attacks, I think it's like for 12,000 or something. So I got really lucky here, and I rolled a 3-turn cooldown on all of the mobs in the back. I also had a couple of runs before I completed this island where that 2 of them came at a 1 turn, which was a pain. So what you're going to do is pop Nami. She's going to get rid of his positive buffs, and she's also going to put up I think it's like a 60% damage reducer. And yeah, then you're just going to deal as much damage to Chopper as you can. Once you get Chopper under 50% HP for the first time, he'll heal all the way back up to full. So all I did there was grab some meat orbs and try and get him under 50 as fast as possible, because then he'll heal back all the way back up to full, and then you can actually start whittling him down to the point where you're able to kill him. As you'll notice that I managed to mess it up. I could have probably killed Chopper a turn earlier than I did, but sadly I didn't hit my perfects and didn't have the damage to take him out. I think, yeah, this Zoro, guys, is a very, very underrated unit. It's like he's just a better Sengoku at the moment. Like, even with Sengoku 6+ in Japan, I still believe he's better, just because of the it's 30 costs. Like, they gave, I think, Legend 6+ Sengoku is 29 cost and below, which is really stupid because it limits the amount of rare recruits you can use. As this Zoro doesn't have that limit. 30 is actually, there's a lot of amazing units you can use. So I just hope a lot of people in Global have leveled theirs up, because I'll be using this guy a lot, just because I like using different teams. I'm always looking for a team that's like not as boring as the basic Legends, but sometimes that's all you can really use to clear stuff with this current content. Okay, Yatanami. She will only be able to be hit by deck slots, and when she first comes in, she'll give you a paralysis and I think despair. Yep, despair. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop Brook's special. Oh, and she also knocks away your bottom left unit for 1 turn. So what you're going to do is just pop Brook's special and then attack the units up back, try and take them out. And then what I did on Nami is I actually messed up, I think, on no, I didn't mess up on Nami. So pardon me. What I do is I pop Chopper special, pop a Zoro special, and then just try and take her out. Making sure I hit all my perfects so I can get the Zoro boost for the next room, and as well as do enough damage to take her out, because I've hit a great before and it didn't take her out. So okay, I got really lucky with my orbs in this room. I just messed it up so badly. So what I was aiming to do is to take out the back giant, and then as well as take out Sanji. If I had to hit all my perfects, I would have. But there's the great that screws up my multiplier, and I don't do anywhere near enough damage I need to for Sanji. Sanji will heal back up to full health after every single turn, so you need to completely burst him down in 1 turn. At this point, I thought my run was dead, but I thought may as well try and power through it. I had an idea of how I could possibly take him out, which actually turned out to be working. This is where I started to stray off Sekipoko's guide, because he moved straight into the next room, whereas I need to stall out and think of another way to get there. So what I'm doing here is I'm just stalling until I was hoping to get some decent orbs or meat orbs to heal back up, because the fixed damage you get from Zoro in the final room, but I wasn't getting any meat orbs. So what I ended up doing is using Zoro's and I think Sanji's special right about now. So yeah, you pop a Zoro special because you need the damage output, and it's only barely enough. And I got lucky with orbs. No, I didn't pop a Sanji. Cool. So guys, I did this like the day it was released, so I can't really remember from the recording. But yeah, Zoro special with the 2 purple orbs is plenty of damage to take him out. And I took out. Make sure to take out the bunnies, because I'm pretty sure they bind your healing. like they did in the first island. So as long as you take them out, you should be fine. When this dragon attacks you for the first time, I think he does like 15,000 damage, but then he'll give you a full board of meat orbs. Oh, 18,000, not 15,000. So yeah, and then he'll do this little animation, and then he will give you a full board of meat orbs, which is awesome. You can heal back up because when in this dungeon, you want to be at roughly about 15,000 health before going to Zoro, because of the damage you can't really avoid. So all there's really left to do is to stall for my Zoro and my Nami's special, so I'm able to go into the final room. So yeah, that's not much to say. Just I've been trying to calculate in my head how much damage I'm going to be taking and how much I'm going to be healing for, which is plenty. I've got plenty of health to go into the last room, and yeah, kind of just mumbling at this point. From this point on, guys. As long as you hit your perfects, you can't lose. I got up to this stage 3 or 4 times, and I hit three out of the 4 perfects. And on the 4th perfect, I hit a great, and it just messed up my entire run. And yeah, that's just about it, guys. So you'll pop a Zoro special before you go into the last room, because Zoro will kill you if you use any type boosting specials on the last stage. Since Zoro's like Legend Sabo, you can, as long as you hit 4 perfects, you get a 2 times boost in the second turn. So when you go into Zoro, he'll have a damage limiter. He'll also hit you. He'll also hit you for, I think it's like half your health, or oh no, he just adds a anti-heal debuff. So all you want to do is pop his Brook special, Chopper, Sanji, and Nami, and then just wail on him. Make sure you hit all your perfects, because he has a lot of health, and if you don't hit all your perfects, there is no way you'll kill him. Just be mindful that he does revive, so make sure you have enough damage. Whatever team you bring has enough damage on the revive as well as the initial damage. Make sure you have a side character if you're bringing a time skip Luffy team. But yeah, this team is obviously built for it. He'll revive, and he'll do like, I think it's like 10,000 damage to you. Let's see. Yep, 10,000. And then yeah, make sure you hit all your perfects and take him out and get those awesome rewards. There's a screenshot, so my sound will now be cutting out. I don't know why my phone does this, but it does. And yeah, hit all my perfects. I think I still had Chopper to go. And yeah, that's basically the island, guys. It's really, really difficult, but really, really worth your time to try and figure out a team to do it. If the Straw Hat, if this Sugar Fest is still out, I'd recommend still pulling for it. I hope everyone that did pull and who hasn't realized this, I hope I could have been some help to you. These are the sockets you get, and obviously the 20 gems. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.